Hello everyone, and welcome to Dragonrend Inn. We're running slightly late, sorry for that. We should actually be on the right screen as well. Oops. So yes, we left off last time with our adventurers having just succeeded in getting a degree of vengeance on on a were-rat who had attacked and previously killed Akath, the first incarnation of Dan in this party, who is of course now as Anton. We join our party in the aftermath of their bloody slaughter.
All right, Grummy's gonna. I'm coming to my senses and just saying, okay, how's everyone looking?
I could feel better. I do have to admit, Anton looks a bit worse for wear.
Yeah, you
Just gonna sit up and like rub one of my eyes. Try to get the blood off of everything.
There's a lot of blood.
There's a lot, and like I look down and I'm wearing probably half as much from the recent autopsy that I performed. So I'm just like, man, Anton, you outdid me. Good job.
Most of this is mine.
Oh, well, don't do that. Can you heal yourself?
No,
Okay.
Well,
I could use the wand, but I just need some time. No reason to use a limited resource.
I'd like to take this moment to look at the bladed scarf.
Okay, the bladed scarf. It's a fairly delicate-looking thing, but it actually has running down one edge of it, extremely sharp-looking blade. Let me just bring up the thing for that because I forgot we hadn't sorted that last time. Just scrolling down to her. My apologies for that.
Yeah, the map's not showing apparently on the stream.
The map is not showing on stream. Okay, that's a problem. Why is the map not showing on stream?
Thank you for that, Pharaoh.
Yeah, correct. It's not. Fix that. Thank you. Apologies for that. I had to turn it off and then turn it back on. As
it happens on OBS.
yeah, I'm still new to doing any streaming myself. It seemed best for me to do it whilst we were just doing this game, and I went to the wrong thing. That's so frustrating.
I'm not sure if this is the best place to arrest Anton.
Oh, I didn't mean here.
All right. And I'm just gonna whisper over to Baron, like, do you think there's any more of them?
Okay.
There's one.
Sorry.
There's one place I think they could be. That room this one came from. I would like to make sure there's no more before we leave.
The scarf you were looking at is just by appearance, it's obviously a masterwork weapon. The way that it's constructed.
Excellent.
We didn't do the rest of her loot, did we?
No.
Okay. So do you want me to walk you through that now?
Yes, please.
She had 3 Tanglefoot bags.
Yep.
Again, just clearly masterwork studded leather. The craftsmanship on there is extensive. The bladed scarf we've done. A masterwork composite short bow.
Masterwork composite.
What was her strength mod? It doesn't actually tell me what her what the composite was on it, so I'm just checking that. Her stats were 12, so it'd be a composite. It's not a +1 composite, but it is composite +1. So it put it in brackets afterwards instead of before.
So a composite short bow +1.
Yeah.
Masterwork.
So it means the bow in it, the bow has a string that's really been tuned, so it's quite tough to use. But that means you can put more strength into actually using it. So if your strength mod is at least +1, you get +1 to its attacks. And 20 arrows with it.
Arrows times 20. Thank you.
And masterwork thieves tools.
Times 20. Excellent. Could I take this moment to try out the scarf myself?
Yes, you can.
Obviously, I'll put down my sword and shield.
I'm gonna
I'll
back
step-
away from
I'm
him.
stepping over here out the way.
Just need to check if you have what proficiencies are required and if you have them.
It should be. I should have proficiency in all weapons.
Yeah,
Including
it might be
exotic.
exotic.
I can use exotic, I believe, as a fighter.
Okay. Or maybe you just you get specific.
Yeah, I'll get bonus if I'm trained into it.
You
It's
I
like
can,
the
believe.
first time, like Luke using a lightsaber for the first time, just nicks his head off.
you're actually proficient with all simple and martial weapons. I
Okay.
think bladed scarf is exotic, but let me just
Nice.
Okay, fair enough.
double check. You can still give it a go. If you're not proficient, you do take penalties to attack, but that doesn't mean you can't use it.
I'd like to try that. I'm trying to find it on the items list, to be honest. Oh, don't need to find it there, do I? All I want to do is equip it on my character and see if I can use it. See how,
Okay.
see how it rolls.
Um,
And how I feel it works.
So, yeah, you can use it, but you get a -4 penalty on attack rolls.
Okay, so -4 to hit.
Minus what, sorry? Oh, -4 to
to
hit.
hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
I won't worry about it then. I try and wield it. It just doesn't feel right.
was that perception for anything specific, Anton? Oh, you're looking in the next room. Okay,
I apologize.
that's okay.
I choked on my drink.
So, as you look inside that room, you see several pieces of furniture actually decorate this room. The modern furnishings clashing with the ancient carvings of Thessalonian wizards, crafting deformed monsters from dead bodies decorate the walls. Luxurious crimson Verisian drapes have been pinned up in the archway to the southeast. You also notice
Sorry.
that there is, although I haven't put this on the map, my apologies. There is a wind coming from somewhere.
I'd like to step in.
Okay.
Oh
I'm
my!
gonna pick up my short bow and follow them.
Okay.
I'd like to have a look at that table.
Okay. The table. Heaped on a table are sections of wall mural, ancient coins, pieces of jewelry, gems, bits and pieces of pottery, and even just more besides, which would presumably have been stored for future sale. If you spend a little time evaluating the find, you note that it's worth around, it's probably about a 900 gold treasure haul that you've got there. You also find a journal.
Hmm. Excellent. I'd like to attempt to read the journal.
Okay, the journal is written in Verisian, which
I don't know.
you can. It's basically common.
Ah, okay.
It's got some specifics to it, but the gist of it appears to be she's planning on. She was attempting to get a treasure from Natalia, who betrayed them, and as you read more, it details increasing frustration, and you guys are actually mentioned in there in later entries, where she mentions that she had to kill one of you, and her frustration at having been interrupted in the first place, but that she ransomed you back, and she hoped that she could, having now got the doors open with your unexpected assistance, pursue people into pursue the rest of the crow and see what treasures lie beyond. Interestingly, there is also a note, which need to put that to that. Hopefully, you can see that. I'll show the audience.
Excellent. So it means we can't really just sit around then. I'll share that information with my comrades. That people will be coming, from what I can see. We've got a few days before they'll regroup and come back here. So we should probably keep on going if we can. Obviously, I know you need some rest, Anton. So
I'm
we'll take as
already
long as-
asleep.
There is-
I saw a bed, wandered up to it, and collapsed.
Cool. So we've got 900 gold worth of treasure. I've got.
yeah.
Do I feel that any of it will be of use to the Pathfinder Society? Does anything look ancient or old?
The ancient coins probably would be of some interest to them, yes. But the 900 gold probably covers like the most you could get, including selling it to them.
Okay, that's cool. I'd like to have a quick look round, hoping not to be attacked while Anton's asleep.
Okay.
Yeah, let's let Anton rest for a bit.
I can see a window looking out over what looks like the harbour.
That's actually my mistake, and I apologize for that. There is supposed to be an illusory wall there, which I missed in my setup.
Okay. There might be a window here.
So,
Yeah. Cool.
apologies for that.
That's all right. So, I take it I can see out of it now, do I? Or do I pass the will test automatically then?
Yeah, you did. And you detect the party when you walked in. Anton, Barum, and Grummy all noticed the same wind that had been through the previous wall. Pharaon was apparently distracted.
Cool. Well, I think we should rest here for a day to get everyone back to some strength and carry on tomorrow.
Okay.
A lot of stuff. I just entered this room to notice.
I've actually collected all that up, by the way. It's all in my bag.
Man, you're carrying a lot of stuff.
It's a party loot. It's fine.
All right.
Oh, Pharaon, as you walk into that room, you actually notice, as you walk over to the bed, that there is a small chest under there.
Yeah, I like chess.
It contains 87 gold and 175 silver.
87 gold.
So 88 gold and 75 silver.
No, 175 silver is like 17 gold. Because 10
Alright.
silver is 1 gold.
Pocket change.
Don't let Grammy here say that.
I'm gonna keep exploring as well.
Okay.
Before while Anton is sleeping, I want to go back up to the room that I made my masterpiece on the. I think it's upstairs from here. Is that correct, or downstairs?
Which masterpiece are we talking about, sorry?
Where I drew in charcoal on a statue.
Oh, that was upstairs. Would you like me to take you back there?
Yeah, I'm gonna use this time to have Anton's journal out, or a cat's journal out, and just gonna make some notes. I want to do a rough sketch of whatever that was.
Okay.
I'll make a sketch of the statue without the calligraphy on it. the beautiful artwork.
Huh, you don't have
And the bicep.
V for some reason. You really should. Why do you not have you? You do have you,
What's-
but it's not showing. You should be able. Can you see?
Yes, I
Yeah.
can see things. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a dwarf, of course.
Oh yeah, I knew you should be able to, but on my screen you only have a 5 foot. There we go.
Sorry. I mean, yeah, I'm 5 foot's my dream height, but yeah.
So yeah, how long are you going to spend the night there, or a
Just
few
like
hours?
a few hours. I just want to make like a detailed script of it.
Okay.
How big is it, by the way? Is it bigger than me?
Let me go back and get the description of that one. It is. It is. Yes, it is bigger than you. It is a 6 foot roughly statue of a beautiful woman wielding a rancier.
Excellent.
Fun. And so yeah, that'll be what I spend my time doing.
Okay. And anyone else doing anything during this time? I'm going to jump back.
No, I just rest.
I would like to look around, make sure there's no easy ways for people to come in. I'll close the door that was down here
Okay.
and close, obviously, these 2 doors next to the bedrooms. And all of us should rest in the same room just in case.
Okay.
Get my ration out and eat it.
Grummy, could you give me a perception check for the couple of hours you're up there?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm way too distracted trying to doodle
Yeah,
this.
you're very much into your work.
It's a good sketch, man.
But the hours do go by uninterrupted, despite that.
Cool.
So there is a bed here. If you guys want to actually rest here rather than in Magnamar, I'll allow that. You've been fighting most of the day, so it's probably fairly late in the evening.
Yeah, I'm happy to rest here. Obviously, closing the doors.
Reset the files.
Which way does these doors open?
They opened into the room that you're looking at.
Okay, they open into this room here. Okay.
Yeah, they open out this way. Oh wait, the dynamic lighting isn't affecting.
I can't see through it, so it's fine.
Oh, you can't. Okay. Oh, I can see through it because there's torches on the other side.
I would like to rest in this corner here, just so I should better hear anything opening that door within reason. With sword and shield at the ready, kind of next to me.
Have I returned upstairs yet? Or am I
Yeah,
still
after a couple of
downstairs?
hours, I assume that you will rejoin them.
Okay. I'm gonna join Barum and just put my back up against this wall.
Okay. Okay. So
Bring Neil out of the bag and put Neil on the ground. Say sorry, buddy. And I'm gonna take whatever blood is left from the woman.
The Sasha.
The Sasha that we killed, and just like draw on Neil.
okay.
Like they're nothing in particular, but I'm just like just cleaning my fingers off.
So yeah, that's probably a slightly concerning sight for others, but
I'll just sleep by that point. It's fine.
okay. So the evening draws on, and the night the weather's not 100%, and the illusory walls let a bit of a wind through, and you can hear the rain outside. But other than that, your night is uneventful.
Excellent.
So everyone gains 2 health back.
I
And
like
spells.
when you say that.
Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today?
Am I
Feeling
right in
better,
saying that
Anton?
resets my spell uses?
It does, yes.
Morning.
Okay.
What? We're not. Huh?
Yeah, I found a note telling us that backups arriving here within days. And I
Oh,
figured
God.
as you're already asleep, I'd let you rest, and we can hopefully continue as soon as possible.
I thought we were going back to Magnamar. I did not sleep well. I slept in my armor.
I also slept in my armor, just in case.
Sleeping in your armor is an actual specific rule that he's citing. It's not
Okay,
good for you.
Okay, fair enough.
So, if you have time to repair, I assume that you don't, unless you say otherwise.
Cool.
I genuinely thought we were going back to Magmar, so I
Yeah.
just face planted to sleep for a bit while they were doing stuff.
So yeah, you're a little tired today.
Yeah.
So hey,
What?
wait, Barham, did you say reinforcements were coming?
Yes, within days there'll be reinforcements coming, and I would rather not be here when they arrive.
Does it say when the note was written?
It does not. So it could be
So-
today, for all we know. However, it does mention about our escapade in the harbour with the
Yeah.
tower girl killing her friend.
Yeah, we should get moving.
Yes.
Oh, wait, I've made a mistake. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I should have done that without saying anything, but I needed to correct this. Awesome. Carry on.
I'm assuming those windows, the illusionary wall things, they're too small to fit through.
You could go through them, but it's not necessarily the best idea.
Okay.
Well, the good thing is their way up that they might take has already been disarmed by me. Because there was a way to pull themselves up using a mechanism which I've disabled. So we should be safe if they try and take the easy route.
Somehow I don't feel like we've ever been safe.
No.
So let's.
And Anton, is your armor actually medium or heavy?
It's light.
So you don't take the sleeping penalties then?
Yeah, it's just not comfy.
Yeah.
Are we ready to move
Uh,
out, everyone, or do we still need some?
Yeah, I was going to ask Barham as well. Was there anything in that pile of loot that perhaps I could have used?
Not to my knowledge. There's a book you might want to read.
Okay. That was loud.
Yeah, I have no idea what that was.
I'm gonna just cast light into this
So I'm just
room
going
in
to stay
front of me.
muted for now.
See what I
think-
can see.
I think they're here. I think the reinforcements are here. Shit. Did anyone get a read on what direction that came from? This is an echo chamber.
Are you okay, Selfridge, by the way? You can type if you...
He said he was keeping muted.
Hope everything's alright. Okay. So, are we all ready to keep on going?
Yep. Yeah, let's proceed with caution, though. It sounds like
Anton, you ready to come with us?
Where is Anton?
I was just taking a look inside that room.
All right.
Okay. So you will need me to open the doors for you, won't you?
Yes, please.
I always forget this.
Poke myself with the heel stick.
Can I go out this door?
Okay.
Not bad. But the head is in my backpack, by the way. You probably figured.
Oh, flip. And I'm gonna go back. I forgot Neil. I'm taking him up. Put it back in my bag.
We couldn't
Sorry,
leave
buddy.
Neil behind.
Sorry, bud. I didn't mean it.
I take it this grease is no
Oh,
longer here.
yes, that grease is also gone.
Oh, actually, good spot
So
there,
shove
Anton.
him back in the bag real quick.
I'd like
So yeah, you want to go for that door?
to listen to the door first of all.
Okay, perception check. Okay, the other side of the door, you don't actually hear anything.
No squeaking.
No squeaking.
Excellent. I would like to open the door.
Okay. There. Ahead of you, looks like part of the crow has caved in on itself. It looks like this was probably once another set of stairs, but it has seemingly not recently been blocked in.
Okay. Let's onwards and through here.
Shall I
Um,
proceed?
Okay, so the room ahead of you.
Because I wasn't here last week. Have we been in this room before?
No.
Okay.
As I walk by my handiwork, I'm just gonna spit on her again and just pass.
I might roll a
There-
perception check in a minute then.
There
She
is
doesn't smell very good, does she?
the
She didn't to begin with, so
this hallway is actually, however, immediately different to the others you have been in. The
Oh.
Thessalonia murals here are not in any way dimmed or aged. They're as vibrant as if they were painted literally yesterday. A dusty, cobweb-choked corridor runs forward,
Oh,
with
you've been
no
in the
sign
class.
that people have been here recently.
Grummy, quick question.
Thank you.
potential answer.
Do you know how to use a composite short bow? I know it's quite a silly question to ask a master ranger, but
Maybe. May I see it?
yeah, certainly. I'd go to Grummy and show him the composite short bow masterwork +1.
I'm gonna take it from him for a second. Would I know how to use this?
Just checking.
Between 20 to 10.
I selected Anton, not Grummy. That was a good start. I pressed the wrong button that time. I'll get there. Okay, you have a strength of 10, I think.
Yeah, I'm not real strong.
I'm just getting it up to be sure. Roll20 is a little slow in character sheets. So yeah, your strength is 10. You pull you sort of give the bow a once over, and as you pull the bow, it seems a little too tight for it to be comfortable for you to use.
And I just hand it back. I'm like, it's pretty. I don't know. We dwarves weren't much for composites, you know. We just the old-fashioned way.
That's cool. Anyone else feel they better get use out of this short bow?
You
think
might.
I'm only trained in longbow.
It might be appropriate for you to use.
Yes,
Your strength should be high enough.
it definitely is. 17.
So yeah.
And then plus flu enhancement.
So that would give you a ranged attack if you don't currently have one.
I do, but I'll replace my bow with that, if that's okay.
Sure.
I don't know how to do that properly.
So
Sorry.
it's a normal short bow, except when you do damage, you actually get to apply +1 to your damage with it because you've got the
Okay.
strength to put the extra power into the shot.
Like this.
Uh,
So that'll be +1 then as well.
yeah, exactly like that, but +1.
I already have the macro set up for that, so that's perfect.
Awesome.
Shame I can't edit that macro and just add the +1 to it. Either way, we'll remember.
We should be able to. Let me
Cool. So I'll take that.
open the Barham's page just quickly. Macros are never the most exciting bit, but this shouldn't take a second. Your short bow gets a +1, and we'll rename it Composite +1.
Excellent.
Oops, sorry.
Also, and this thing, and I say this to the group. This is.
There you go. It should work now.
Can I? Do I notice like how
That's
fresh
better.
this room is, so to speak? How untouched?
Yes, you do. It's immediately obvious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why were they not able to get down here?
It all looks too new.
How long has this been sealed?
Probably since the days of Thassalon.
Do you want to give me a survival check, Grummy?
Okay.
Okay. There are no tracks. There is no sign, even to your expert eyes, of anything being in here. For eons.
Yeah, you guys, this is fresh snow. No one's been here.
Excellent. Let's be the first one cover some amazing stuff.
Potentially.
Technical terms.
All right, but we should probably do so cautiously. We're not sure when those reinforcements are going to get here.
Yes. And we don't want to really be waiting around for them either. I'd like to start to slowly walk down the corridor.
Okay.
So we're clearly in Thessalonian ruins.
Yeah.
Okay, if we're walking and not running, I'm just going to keep detect magic up, concentrating on it.
Okay. So you would actually probably notice there is no immediate magic in the room. However, there is now a new aura on Barham. As you focus for another round, you actually identify that the scarf he is carrying appears to be magical.
Oh,
Do you want to give me a spellcraft roll if you want to identify it?
is spellcraft trained only?
No,
Okay, good.
I don't believe so anyway, is it? I think if it is, Faron might be able to pick up.
I'm not particularly good at spellcraft. We'll see how this goes.
Spellcraft.
And while that's happening, I'm just gonna whisper to Barham. The front door to this place was painful to get through, to say the least. They may have let other traps lie in wait. I don't know. Just don't get ahead of yourself.
Faron easily identifies the magic there. It's a
Holy-
fairly common spell. It is a +1 enhancement on the item, giving +1 to hit and to damage.
Thank you. Excellent. I'd like to just keep slowly but surely, one step at a time, paying
Okay.
attention to everything around me, hoping people keep up.
Do you have a torch on at the moment?
I had the lantern.
Okay, and that's on now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, Obviously, I'd put it out when I went to sleep and relit it when I
Oh
woke up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So ahead of you, you obviously notice some winding stairs.
I'm sorry, I burped. Did you say winding stairs? Are they being loud?
Winding
are.
stairs.
Winding. Okay, sorry.
Ah, these stairs.
They're just complaining about how sucky E3 was this year.
Oh, but did you
Dang.
see the parody one that Digital did? Digital Devolver.
Oh, I need to watch that still.
It's so good.
Sorry.
You have to see it.
I'm talking to the walls about like a future technology. These ancient walls.
Okay.
It's
I
cool.
shoot Grimmy a strange look and just carry on walking forwards.
So the dust you kick up as you walk through these ancient hallways is notable in every breath. The
Faerun, you
atmosphere
coming?
fairly oppressive.
I'm
So
just
you
gonna
are
whisper to Barham, why'd you give Neil a dirty look? He knows things.
I'm just not sure what this 3Es you're talking about is. So
Yeah, don't worry about it. We have deep talks.
that's cool. That's cool. Keep on moving.
okay. So you arrive at the staircase. Would you like to descend the staircase?
Look at the other guys. I think we should go down, don't you?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, we're
There's
here.
nowhere else to go.
Right.
Okay. Just trying to correct the vision because it still has the one I gave you guys outside. Has sight. Oh wait, sorry, I'm just giving Barham vision to everyone because he has a lantern. Grummy obviously keeps his dark vision. And Faerun, because there's a lantern, gets the equivalent. Okay. So the corridors continue. You feel like you've gone down maybe another 50, 60 feet of staircase as you arrive into a new corridor.
Okay. You guys keep behind me. I'll keep us all safe.
I'm just continuing to concentrate.
I'm trying to move. I
Every
really am.
couple of minutes, I will refresh it due to my limited
Alright.
duration.
Fuck off. Get off. Move.
No, you move.
So obviously it takes a little longer to make progress if you're doing detect magic
Ooh.
constantly.
Yeah, I figure we're walking at a decent pace. So.
We're walking quite slowly to make sure there's nothing going wrong.
Before you, a green scum-covered pool extends across the far end of the room. Passages exit to the sides, and curving stairs descend from a balcony at the south end of the room. The wall and floors are streaked with dark smears of what appear to be guano of some kind in thick layers.
Well,
I'm casting a perception check to see if I could see or hear anything.
Okay.
yes, you are.
He sees and hears everything.
Let me check if that gets you anything.
Would I recognize like what creature that came from or what that is?
Can you give me a? You don't have. Do you have knowledge nature?
Who?
Yeah,
Sorry?
trade.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you give me a knowledge nature or a survival. whichever you prefer.
Good.
Can you have over by
Um,
you? Because she's doing one eye.
And that's +5.
Even
Yeah.
with the fairly low roll, there is you're fairly confident this is probably some kind of basic bat guano. This doesn't seem to be anything exotic.
All right.
Okay.
You guys okay with? You guys cool with bats?
They're kind of flying rats, so I'm not a massive fan of them. But
Phelan,
yeah,
for a split moment, you thought you saw something in the water on the west-hand side of the pool, but it was only for a second.
what's this? There's a little passageway that goes off to the side here. Well, this whole room seems interesting. I want to know what's down here. Oh,
So
I don't like the look of that spider web.
I'm gonna have to stop you there. And
Okay.
Nope. Nope.
Use fire,
Nope.
burn it.
Set everything on fire again.
Spider webs are flammable.
Oh, okay. I'm not there, but I'm seeing stuff happen in the turn order. That's scary.
Oh god.
Your favorite terrain is caves, right?
Yeah, it's just whatever my feet are under or above.
My feet are in the ground. Help. Quicksand. That's one of my favorite places. I always move quickly in quicksand.
okay, is that everyone? No. Gonna have
Anton
the
and
other
Pharaon.
initiatives, yeah.
Seems good.
I need to fix one of my macros as well because it's really annoying. Okay. Let me order turn order.
Who?
I need to actually.
Before we actually start combat, do we want to try and lure them out? Because this tight environment, I can't see anything.
Well, we can't. They've seen us and attacked us by the looks of this initiative.
Actually, they have not yet moved away from whatever it is they're doing. Grummy.
I'm just gonna. I noticed that they're going in there, but I'm a portly fellow. I'm not gonna want to go claustrophobic. I don't know. Nope. So I go over here and just like, yeah, I'll be over here, guys. It's cool.
The dwarf doesn't like caves.
Well, you can be claustrophobic, but it doesn't mean you don't like caves. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. I don't like to redefine what claustrophobia was. Also, I have no idea what's going on over there. I'm still rounding the corner. So, and I'm just looking. I'm more so distracted by like the bat guano and like where the bats are. I'm like looking around for. They should. Is it dark in here? Should they be sleeping? These are questions I'm asking myself.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Seeing the pleasant surprise lying ahead, I'll whisper to Anton and Pharaon, and you better hear me within whispers while I whisper, just to let you know there's some massive spiders down there. We need to get back. And then fall back. I fell back to here. That should be my
Hey,
move.
you guys are back. What's down there?
Hey.
Spiders. 2 massive spiders,
Yeah.
at least.
I'm just going to delay my turn. Now I've moved back one.
Anton.
You guys backed out of there pretty fast.
Yes, we did.
Just
Okay.
dead sprint towards the stairs up.
Grammy.
Where'd he go?
I think he's terrified of spiders. I don't blame him, to be honest. These things are massive buggers.
Is there and there's no door on this, right?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, they're not. Are they chasing? Did they notice you?
One ran off that I saw. The other one's still doing what it's doing.
Ran off. Okay. You're never supposed to really take your eyes off them, aren't you?
I got out of there as soon as I could.
All right. Well, let's go get Anton back. And I'm gonna proceed back up the hall and try and like whisper for Anton.
Okay.
Hey, buddy.
I'm like back against the wall, shield up, weapon clutched at the ready.
Hey, buddy. Are you okay?
Don't like spiders. Especially giant spiders. Especially giant spiders.
Okay. Well,
Oh.
they're not bothering us right now, so we need to keep moving forward. Though there's a lot more to this place. Okay.
Got my. I thought I was out of defensive mode there. Just stay behind me, just in case. I'm not interested in these things. I do not want to see them again.
I'd
But
feel
just in
better if we killed them so that they're not behind us.
All right. Then
Because what if they come out and we're busy with something, and then we've got something and spoders?
How do you want to lure them out?
Because they won't make
Make
a
a
noise.
lot of noise.
Because I'm not going in. Usually things don't. Spiders don't like noise. Like that's not. Sharks like noise.
I'd like to get here
Okay.
and say, you,
It's fair on 10.
yeah, okay, back
But
to where I
you
was.
can still say whatever you'd like.
I
Back
mean,
to where I
it's cool. I'm not a hunter or anything. Don't mind me.
I'm just gonna wait again. Just have to move it back a bit further.
Anton.
I'm just standing here, frozen. Like, I thought I was gonna go up there and yell, and then I realized, what if they actually come when I yell? And now I'm just standing here.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna pull him back and take his place there, just noticing that he's nearly petrified.
Okay.
There's nothing there. There's not.
That'll be 20. And then I'll just slam my shield to the ground to make some noises. Dong! With the tower shield.
Okay. So you make a noise on your turn, and you're after moving there. Faron.
I'm gonna move up behind them, and then just wait.
Okay. Let me. Okay. So. There is suddenly a giant spider.
Ah. I think I can see why Anton was scared.
It was almost much worse. Suddenly, a web shoots from the creature, hitting Barum, apparently mid hitting its own shield. I need a... Actually, no, I don't need anything. Barum is now caught in a web and being pulled towards the giant spider.
Help!
Okay, can I delay my turn quick?
Yep.
Can I cast Elemental Ray on the web that's connecting Barham and the spider?
That'd be quite a difficult shot with everyone in the way.
What about towards the spider then? Because that might be easier.
Um,
So if it's connected to the spider.
yeah, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give you like a -4 to hit because of the amount of people in the way.
Okay,
But you can take the shot.
it's worth a shot. Give me a second. Oh, cool. It's not on spouses, it's on attacks. There it is.
That's not
So
enough,
it'd be a
unfortunately.
7. Okay.
It's too difficult to get through that many people, and in that tiny corridor.
Help, Anton! Help!
Anton, your worst nightmare is unfolding in front of your eyes.
Ah!
And you flail around, but it's you don't connect in this tiny corridor.
I really hoped that would happen.
Grammy,
In the fear of what's happening, you just couldn't do anything. Kill it with fire!
Yeah, I'm thinking. Think it's such a small corridor. Gosh darn it. Can I try and catch whatever the web is to try and pull him back?
I don't follow this. Sorry.
Okay, so he has been cocooned and he's being pulled. So he has a ball on a string.
Oh
Can
no.
I try and hold on to the ball?
He's not currently a ball, but he's covered in sticky like web that's sort of covering him, pulling him forwards. But he's not currently cocooned. He can still fight, for instance. It'll be difficult. But he
Oh,
could.
okay. I had a misunderstanding. Okay, well, I don't, guys, I don't think I can shoot. Is there any way that I can shoot down this corridor?
Yeah, but again, I'm going to give it cover because it's hidden basically.
Yeah, I don't have other options. You've got, and I'm going to say to Farron, you have all the torches, right? Farron?
I'm still kind of too far back. I'm just gonna wait to see what happens.
Oh no, he was asking if you have the torches.
Oh yeah, I do have torches. Sorry.
Okay, because I don't have any of them.
Okay.
Maybe use the torches next time. And I'm just going to try and shoot. It's about all I can do.
Yeah. The rules for cover say like if it is covered, it gets +4 to its armor class.
Yeah, it's real. Like this is a major corridor that I can't get down. And
Nat 20. Nat 20. Nat 20.
I believe in Santa Claus. Wow!
Is enough.
It's finally happened, everybody! Grummy's rolls have turned!
It's within 30 feet, so that actually is 7. So let me just do this. Aaron, you are currently basically in the equivalent of a net. So you get -2 to hit, -4 on dexterity. You can only move at half your speed. You can't charge or run, and you are being pulled in.
So I'll get -2 to hit, is that correct?
And a -4 penalty on Dex if that gives you another penalty.
Okay. Well,
You
can I
can-
try and get the web off me?
Yes, you can. You can either try an escape artist check as a 4-round action, or you can actually just try to use brute strength to break it.
Brute strength. So would it be a 1d20 plus 6? Because that's my strength modifier.
Yeah, it would actually. I forgot your strength was quite so high. You do. It starts to pull you in, and you hold still, and actually manage to break the web.
How much to
Excellent.
give her, Karina? If you give any of the drips on the back of the neck, it's probably the easiest one.
I take that's my turn over, pretty much.
It is, yeah. It's a 4-round action, but you do.
Yeah,
break
I'm not
free.
surprised. Using all that strength just to burst out.
Hulk smash.
It's all like the spider sort of tried to pull you in, and you just yank back and break free. And Faerun, it's your turn.
Did Barra manage to escape? Sorry, I missed it.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Well, again, there's not much I can do because there's 2 people in the way, so I'm just going to have to delay.
You can shoot a level 0 spell because it doesn't cost you anything to do that.
I suppose it doesn't actually. Okay, I'll cast Acid Splash then.
Okay.
Bear with me.
It doesn't actually roll to hit on that for some reason. Could you do it from the attacks roll?
Never mind.
So no.
It's like a -1.
Anton, you're face to face with a spider.
Probably not where you want to be.
I'm going to let the dice decide how poorly Anton reacts to this situation. I channel.
Okay. Good luck, everyone. I don't think they have a. Could everyone give me a will save? It doesn't
Second.
go around corners, does it?
80.
No,
Okay.
it needs line of effect.
So
Byram has excellent will.
you do take 3 damage. Grummy takes 3 damage. The spider takes a hell of a hit from that.
What the hell was that, Anton? Whew.
Faerun, could you give me a will save?
Just this roiling blast of deep red energy rolls off me.
And Faerun takes 3 damage.
That wasn't pleasant.
The spider.
I'm also going to hyperventilate for my move action.
Okay. I'm just checking. There. Okay. So it will immediately bite you in response. Will an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. Let me get my bestiary up because apparently I didn't put the poison in because I'm clever. Where is my bestiary? It's on my PC. Apologies, audience. I don't know if you'll see this. It's come up damage type lust poison. Oh. Fortitude will be enough anyway.
Yeah, sorry, I clicked it twice while I was trying to get it onto my bar.
That's okay. Thank you. Yeah, I put the poison note in, but it's apparently come out wrong. It says damage type LUS poison, which isn't particularly useful.
Lus.
Grummy.
I don't. Man. Yeah, I'm not a fan of whatever just hit me. Like, that wasn't fun. I'm gonna. Man. I'm telling them I'm not too sure that I can shoot another one like that, guys. So I'm gonna shoot and then I'm gonna back up. It's because I really want to shake that off. That felt really weird. Yeah.
There
just-
we go.
It
There
felt
we go.
really weird.
Alright, I'm gonna go and like
Don't bathe in the sludge.
focus on all the blood on my clothes.
Okay.
All right. Hopefully, Farron, this gives you a better shot, even though I wasn't in front of you.
It's alright. I do have magic missiles if need be, but actually, with the other one coming up, I might just use them.
Let me get that up.
Could I stand here? Quick question for my turn.
It would be squeezed, but yes, you could. There are specific rules for being squeezed.
Okay.
No, I don't want to attack with you. I want to check your AC. I'm trying to see what a net is to hit. I think. Sorry, what a web is to hit. Is it touch or is it armor?
Just suck it up and squirt it
I
out.
believe a net is touch.
That's what
Would
I
make
thought.
sense.
Okay. Then suddenly, Anton, you find yourself pulled on by a lot of strands of web. Oh, no, you don't, because you have cover. So basically, a whole bunch of web just shoots onto the wall beside you.
I'm going to scream.
Baron.
I'd like to. Can I possibly pull Anton back and take his place? Kind of move past him.
Yes, you could.
Obviously, he's hyperventilating. He's not really focusing on where he is. He should be able to be moved.
It
I'd
might.
have thought.
It might make more sense. Oh,
I was going to suggest he hold his turn, and I'll use my move to switch with him.
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay.
Save the argument with the badging and.
So I'll move you after
Yep.
Anton. Faron.
I'll cast magic missiles on this one here.
Okay.
Which
damage?
am I clicking spells or attack? Sorry.
Attack.
Attack. Okay.
So, those all land pretty solidly. Well, those all is only the one at the moment, but the it slams into the creature, looking decidedly wounded. Anton.
That's enough, honestly. I should be fine.
I'm going to switch with Barum.
Okay.
Go and suck.
And grip my holy symbol and cast Barb Chain.
Okay. I need to bring that spell up.
You don't get a barbarian on a chain. That'd be awesome.
Okay, so they have to make a will save. Which one are you shooting?
The very injured one.
With the leg falling off.
They both actually have legs falling off.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I miss, so it's all good.
He also made the will save.
The will save is just for the shaken effect.
Oh, okay. Baron.
After that one tried to grab me, I'm gonna try and kill it.
Okay. I forget what its DC is. Okay. Again, you're trying to get blows in, but it's quite difficult without opening yourself up to an attack. Which does come. It basically hits harmlessly against your shield as it falls unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh, I apologize. You're right. Thank you. Because I got confused because my poison didn't work. 3 damage.
Shh, that didn't happen.
Grummy.
I'm just gonna gesture to them to try and lure it out. I know that it seems fun to attack something in its home, but it's probably not the wisest idea.
One of them's dead.
Oh, that's good. Good job. Yeah. And one of them. Wait, there's more.
Yeah.
All right. Well, don't
There's a
any
lot
farther.
of them.
I can't help you much in such a small space.
The next
And
one.
then for my move, I'm going to take his advice.
I'm just gonna hold my turn. That's what I'm doing because talking isn't much.
Okay. The next one's actually climbing across the wall as it tries to attack Barum.
Oh god.
21 does not beat your AC, does it?
Nope, 22.
So it's a very close attack as you're not expecting it to suddenly be up the wall, but at the last moment he managed to deflect the blow. Faron.
I'm going to cast Magic Missiles again
Okay.
because it's right in front of me.
That is a solid hit as your magic thuds into the creature's carapace. Anton.
I have to double check my uses for the day on something.
Okay. Do you have, by the way, do you have eschew materials?
No, but I have a big list of like basic materials that I bought with my starting
Okay.
money.
I assume that does include a length of chain doused with fresh blood.
Not fresh blood, so
Well, we'll just remember it for future.
yes. Issue materials is my level 3 choice.
Okay. I mean, you could also, I guess, have a what's the name? A spell independent pouch, but I don't know if that covers. Yeah, it does cover them. I don't know if you have one.
I did not know there were pouches. I had listed out a bunch of individual things. My sheet's a mess.
Okay.
But I'm gonna hand to the acolyte. I'm just gonna whip my mace at him.
Okay. That's not enough.
And it's -4 for shooting into melee.
Yeah, Andy has cover.
Can I
Yep.
swing and then step backwards?
Yeah, you can do an attack and then a move.
I did think so, but I figured I'd ask before I try and do it, then go, nope, you're stuck there. Cool.
So this thing continues running along the wall. So it's actually sort of, let me turn to drawing. It's sort of more like this at the moment,
Back in just 1 second.
and it's going to attack Barum. No, it's not, because it's the wrong one. It's Grummy's turn. So it's actually still back here. My apologies.
So did it attack?
It didn't. I did the wrong one. I forgot to move the other one from combat.
Okay, I'm back.
I don't know why I've accidentally skipped your turn. There you go.
And I'm just gonna motion to all of them to back away from the corridor and hold my turn until it shows.
Okay. So you're delaying your action. And now it does do that. And it attacks Barum. Again, unable to
Nice.
breach his defenses at this point. Faron.
Magic Missiles again.
Okay. And that obviously lands, and the creature seems to have no defense against your attack. Anton.
Back, sorry about that.
I'm just gonna let go of my weapon. It's got a little leather strap wrapped around my wrist, so it's just hanging there now.
Okay.
And go for the wand
Okay.
with my move. And then, before I do anything, I'm gonna ask who's the most hurt. Now that I'm kind of getting my composure back a little.
I'm good.
I'm at -6.
Making a note that I will go to Grummy next turn. I'm gonna poke myself.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it. I think you are the most hurt.
Kinky.
I was.
All right.
Barum, there is now a giant
Die.
spider on the wall.
Fail.
Grummy, there is also a giant spider on the wall.
Can I see it?
Yes, you can.
Is it above them?
It's roughly at Barum's head height. From there, I will only give it partial cover. But your attack misses anyway. Oh, yeah, it does miss. The creature is going to attack. Well, it's not particularly intelligent. It's just going to keep biting whatever's in front of it, basically, which it fails to do. Farron.
Can't hear if you're saying anything.
I'm going to use Acid Splash,
Okay.
and whilst also moving out the way for Barum. Not Barum, Grummy, sorry.
So that's not enough, unfortunately.
Okay.
Anton.
Back up one more, Bahram.
Yep, that was the plan.
Are you holding for Barum's turn?
And I'm gonna channel smite when I have unobstructed.
Okay.
Well, I'll take a swing and then step backwards.
So Anton. That's not enough. That wastes this channel.
I'm
Grum-
marking them off as they're used.
Grummy, you have a clear shot now.
All right, let's take.
Misses, fortunately. The creature
Sorry, guys.
jumps down onto the floor from the wall and will continue to attack Barum. Sorry, that should have been a GM roll. Not that it matters, I guess. But yeah, he misses. Farron.
I'm just going to cast Acid Splash again. I'm not waste any more. Acid Splash.
Versus touch. What is its touch AC? That's not enough, unfortunately.
Okay.
Barum.
There we go.
That is definitely enough. It jumps down in front of you, and immediately, if Spider's Furogut would be feeling it, as you cleave it, and put a significant wound into it, and it doesn't get back up.
Oh, that was not pleasant.
Can everyone give me initiatives for next time?
For what, sorry?
For whenever we
Initiative.
next get into combat.
Okay.
Not gonna happen, of course.
Cool.
What was that, Anton? By the way, that wasn't a pleasant feeling.
Yeah.
I apologize. I panicked.
So when you panic,
Oh,
With further training, I can selectively choose not to affect you guys with that, but
I really hope you do selectively choose not to affect us with that.
what was that? Is the question.
the raw fury of my god.
I do not want to get on the wrong side of your god.
No one does.
I'd like to. Should we explore down this cave? Now they're dead.
And you said your god was again?
Asmodeus.
Okay. I'm gonna write it down in my book.
Okay, so as you make your way past the bodies, you come into a room that is
Are you going in there first?
with
Am I meant to see this down here, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
As you step in, the floor is sticky and it actually hampers your movement. The room ahead of you is littered with desiccated fish carcasses and a few larger bodies actually, though difficult to make out exactly what. The ground is a thick, sticky sheet of webbing. A narrow tunnel exits the chamber to the north where you just entered, while to the southwest the room opens up into a large silo-like chamber from which the sound of sloshing water can be heard.
Could you get behind me, please, Pharaon? I'd like to burn this. That was the plan.
And yes, you can burn webbing.
Yeah, I'd like to just try and burn the webbing using either my lantern with a stick or find on the floor or something. Just
Okay. So yeah, if you take a couple of minutes, you could probably clear out a decent chunk of it. So.
yeah.
Are you
I'm
clearing
happy
out the
to do
whole
that.
room?
I'd like to
I mean,
clear
there might
out-
be stuff hidden below the webbing, so it'd be nice if we could try and clear out as much as we can.
Yeah.
So just move the entire world. To do
Whee.
that. So yeah. So after a while, you get the room to a more manageable state.
I see there's a nice large fish here.
Yes, it's actually a dead dolphin.
Dead dolphin.
Dead dolphin.
What is
Guys,
this over here that we can see?
Grummy,
What's what? Sorry.
Sorry, I've just accidentally clicked back. Down the bottom, below the dead dolphin, there's a
Yeah.
circular thing. What is that?
There is. Now you can see more clearly this southwest chamber. It's a 40-foot diameter silo-like chamber where there is obvious water now. The statue on the far side appears to be a beautiful woman wielding a rancier.
Grummy, quick question. Can you come down here, please?
Rather not, thanks.
I need to know what this died of, and you're a expert nature person. Technical terms.
Just describe it.
It's a dolphin. I need to know what killed it.
You know what a dolphin looks like.
Yes?
Okay. Getting there is the hard part. I don't. Yeah, I
Actually,
don't fit well in that space.
since you've now burned the spider webs, you would actually see more clearly what the larger bodies were. So it's quite clear that this room has been used by obviously spiders for some time, and appears to be a feeding ground and den for them. Amongst the carcasses of fish that you originally found, there are also a few larger things like sharks and what looks like the remains of a human.
Anything lootable?
Do you want to give me a perception check?
Okay. I might need someone else to do it. Apparently, I forgot my glasses.
Oh,
Spend-
wrong button.
Spend a little time looking through the room, but you don't actually see anything.
I would like to reach over and see if I can pull the dolphin to the side.
Yeah, you can do that with ease.
I would like to take it out of the cave and show Grummy and ask him what killed it. So, I gotta drag it with me throughout the cave.
Okay. Dragging it out will it's a fairly heavy thing, but you could do it.
Yep, I would like to do so. Grummy,
Yeah.
what killed this?
Remy, there is suddenly a very odious smell as the remains of a carcass of a dolphin are dropped on the floor at your feet.
Wow. Yeah, you weren't kidding.
I'd like to know what killed it, because I don't think spiders could have done this.
You
just
see the
looks-
size. You see the size of those spiders.
I did, but this is water. It lives in water. How could they have done this?
Is this all that's down there?
There's lots of other fish and possibly nondescript remains down there.
Can I just look at the wounds and see if I recognize anything of it?
Yep. Could you give me a survival check? Or a knowledge nature if you prefer. Okay. Much possibly to Baram's surprise, if you were to share it, this looks like it was spider-inflicted wounds. You see the telltale signs of the bites of large spiders over its body.
Hmm.
Can you
Well-
do you have knowledge nature trained?
Do I?
I don't know. Do you have a single skill point in it?
I think I do.
Well, anyone
I'm
who
not
has it
100%
trained,
sure.
could you give me a check in it?
Give me a sec.
I have it trained, and that's with it trained. Like,
Oh, that's actually enough.
good.
You recognize the spiders when you upon seeing these wounds, and obviously with the spider body behind it, your mind immediately goes to the fact that these are slight variants of standard giant spiders, and you notice the hair on these things specifically mark them out as giant water spiders.
Ugh.
They are known for being able to hold air bubbles in the hairs on their legs, which allow them to breathe and swim underwater for hours.
All right. Well,
They're actually quite adept
Just gonna-
hunters in water.
like I've been. At first, I wasn't touching this because I didn't want to like tamper with the evidence, but then I started to like dig around, and yeah, no, Baram, that you're standing next to the marvel of predator and prey.
Oh, you mean those spiders can kill dolphins? Oh God.
Yeah, but whatever y'all found back there, I don't think that's it. I don't think that's the lot of them.
No.
So we shouldn't.
Let's stop poking around down there. Get out.
Yeah. But I'm gonna also mention to him before he goes is keep your eye on the water, because we found them in a habitat that's not their preference. Their preference is aquatic. So,
Okay.
and then
So- What was that saying, Anton?
We did find a humanoid corpse. We should at
Okay.
least give it a look-see.
Yeah.
A question for the DM. Can I see what this is over here? Because I don't actually know what it's meant to be, but I can see it.
It looks like more poop. Thicker than where you're standing, but where you're standing it's still fairly thick.
Okay, it looks like quite a lot of eggs from here. Okay.
It looks like dried poop.
Okay, I just had a worry that we were just walking onto like a spider eggs sort of thing.
Cool. So, obviously, we'll have a proper look at the skeleton.
The skeleton you find actually appears to have the fairly damaged remains of fishing equipment with him, and you surmise that this was a fisherman who was perhaps caught outside and brought in.
Oh wow, these things kill. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't look like the place we want to stay around. Should we leave here, Anton, before any of those come back?
Very yes.
Now, I would like to have a proper look at the water ahead of us. No, after seeing what was in the water behind us, I know
Okay.
this water looks different, but I'd still rather.
So yeah, the water ahead of you has a very thick layer of
Oh.
algae on it.
It's lagging.
It's a disgusting green color covering the whole surface of the water, which is otherwise still to your eyes.
Guys, I suggest we go left and keep away from that water as much as possible. I don't want any more of those spiders coming out of it. I know it doesn't look as fresh as the other water, but I don't want more of those.
Throw a rock in there and see what happens.
We have a fish.
Can you hurl that fish that far from up here? That would be impressive.
We can cut some of it off and throw it in.
Huh?
And yeah, and I'll just inform them the same that the spiders most likely live and/or hunt in the water, so we should avoid their hunting grounds.
And if there are more, we should fight them on land if possible.
I whisper into Anton's ear. Imagine being covered in web and then pulled to a watery grave.
You know, if it weren't for party cohesion, I would actually try to kill you right now.
Okay, I'll cut the tail of the dolphin and throw it to the water. Do you want me to do an improvised weapon throw check?
Yeah. If you
Right.
tried it a few times, you would definitely hit there. So.
Okay.
And I just nudge Anton. I'm like, it's all in good fun. You'll be fine. I'm here.
So it's a 1d20
Plus your dex mod,
plus 2.
and then -4, so -2 total.
And I was just aiming at the edge of the water there, pretty much.
Okay. So there's a plop as it makes a slight gap in the algae for a moment, which the pool very quickly sort of naturally recovers. But you don't see any other signs of anything going on there.
Okay.
Well, left or right?
Left takes us further away from the water. I suggest left.
I'm okay with left.
Okay, can I have a pause for just a second?
Yep, I'll put myself back where I was. Actually, I'll stay there. Oh, no. It's where Anton disappears into the water, isn't it?
So it would.
I'd really like if the meta narrative of this entire campaign is Irbeth keeps killing me, but everyone else survives.
I could get on board with that.
You get the fun of having new characters every other episode.
So
And while they were over there, I didn't get a chance. I had sketched in the journal about the spider, and I want to have it on top of a dolphin just to illustrate how big the spider was.
okay. That's
Tuck the journal back away.
you suddenly notice that there is a blob by your feet moving towards you. It just sort of tried to reach for you, but missed.
I'd like to step back up here. So,
Okay.
1 sec. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. And then get reach for my bow. Drop.
Okay. Are you dropping your weapon, or are you putting your weapon away to get your bow out next turn?
Put my weapon away to get my bow out next turn.
Okay. So that was 2 move actions. Anton, there's a blob at your feet.
Oh.
I
mean, I hit, kinda.
don't even know if these things have will. Do they have will? Or do they...
Well, if we're getting into the philosophical nature of what is a will, then I'd probably say that I would rather believe in that rather than predeterminism.
Well- They haven't written anything, so I don't think they've got an active will.
They might not. Also, if it's rebooting of Will and Grace, then I'm all for this. That was a great show.
I actually have a
But if it's
question.
Will Wheaton, can we have him stop
Can we-
cursing our
can we
dice?
please?
Isn't does Channel Smite not also do weapon damage?
It does do weapon damage.
So shouldn't it be 1d8 plus 1d6?
That's how it
It
rolls
is.
there.
It's
Damage
3.
of 2 and the negative energy damage of 1.
Oh, I was completely ignoring the 1 and I was confused. Well, it can't be
Yeah,
less
I-
than 1, so it doesn't actually matter. But for the record, it did actually make it safe. Which I'm sure you will know why that's funny.
Oh yeah, I know why that's funny.
Faerun.
I'm also gonna take a 5 foot away from whatever this little thing is.
You just
I'm
tried
just
to
gonna watch
smash.
how this plays out.
I just smash it and I'm like, okay, go away.
Well, there is now a second blob.
The multiplying.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah,
Did it come out of the water?
it did come out of the water.
Okay. Because I was about to say, I didn't use a slashing weapon.
And this one, again, this time more forcefully tries to attack you. Which I think might even hit. That's not it, that's you. I mean, that. Yeah, it does actually hit you for 2. But also tries to grab you, which I think is versus your CMD, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
Your CMD. So yeah, you are actually grabbed. That thing is stuck on you.
Ow. Ow. Ow!
So you take 3 acid damage and 2 damage from the actual hit, and you are now attached. Grommy, there's a blob on your friend.
I'm laughing out of game. Sorry. It just that like you made a friend. You actually made a friend. All right. Grummy is going. I'm gonna see this and be like, oh shoot. Yeah. No. Can you angle? Is it on your leg?
Yeah!
Yeah. Can you hold your leg up? And I want
Not really, it's very heavy.
Oh, it's really heavy. Okay. Oh, why is it heavy? I'm gonna take a shot at it.
Okay.
That one
Alright,
takes that
stop.
I know it's
No,
really
not
heavy,
very
but just like bend away from it.
Alright. Stop.
Hammer turn.
Where is it?
Yeah, we're back here.
So yeah, how close are you? You do actually stick it. It's not moving very fast. It's basically a stationary target.
So it hits for 1?
Yep.
Actually, it's close range at 2, isn't it?
Oh, it is. Yes, you're right. Thank you for that. For the record, the +1 was also considered as whether you hit.
Did I hit it?
You did, yeah.
You hit it.
Wait, what? Sorry, I got a text. Sorry.
It's basically a stationary target, and at that range, you hit it,
Oh,
even with your shot.
I'm going to try and take it down as well.
Hey, look, I hit it.
So that's 8 damage because it's got the +1 to strength. Or was that bow modded with that? No, it was modded with that, wasn't it?
Yeah,
So it's
that's
7.
7.
Do question real
Yep.
quick. When I hit it, did I notice anything special happen to the arrow?
As it hit, it was like shooting into water. But the arrow sort of slowed down very quickly, and then just sort of began floating in it essentially.
Oh. All right, that's weird.
And
Also, there's this soft tss of my flesh burning.
yeah, that's also noticeable.
Okay. So I'm gonna Can I 5 foot back?
It doesn't say. I guess you can't because you're grappled. Or you're grabbed. Deals normal damage. Yeah, you're grappled, so normal grapple
Okay.
rules.
I suppose I'll just try to hit it again.
Okay. You miss, unfortunately.
Bum bum ba Wow.
Aaron.
Kill it with fire. That's my answer to everything.
If you
You
set...
know, if that wasn't a natural 1, that would have hit.
Maybe.
Faerun.
Are you there?
Can't
I'm
hear
going to move forward and cast Ray of Frost on this one.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, that one is in combat, so you get a -4 to hit. You need to do it as the attack.
Oh, that was a really good roll as well. Give me a second.
That would have just meant if a creature had spell resistance, you could overcome it. That is actually enough, though.
Boss, amoeba, what's the difference?
So was like mentioned over to Anton. Told you to be wary of the water, bud.
Are there penalties for when you are grappled? I think so, but I'm trying to find
Yeah,
out.
negative to dex.
Okay.
-4 for both parties.
Well, the next one is going to try to slam you as well. And also hits. And also grapples.
Damage?
I'm just waiting for him to get pulled into
3
the
normal
water.
damage, 1 acid damage.
I need to help.
Yeah, you need to help! Everyone needs to help! I'm being eaten by blobs! Help!
I love how
Stop
calmly this
not
combat has
helping!
gone. So the next one is actually going to attempt to constrict you. Which I think it gets automatically, does it not? Because it has you grappled, so yeah, it just constricts you.
Mhm.
So it does 2 damage plus 2 damage. So 2 normal damage and 2 acid damage as it burns into you. But as it does that, it actually sort of blobifies and just falls off of you.
That's a great term. Very descriptive.
How far is that drop?
That drop is... you're in... that right? So... it's a 20-foot drop.
Okay, never mind.
Grummy.
As soon as I keep your voice down, other things will hear you.
I'm screaming at the top of my lungs as my flesh is melting off of me.
That
I'm
is
gonna
literally
take a
what's happening.
shot at the other thing.
Okay.
Crit, crit.
Do I have a shot from this angle?
I'm just trying to work out the trick very quickly. You're 20 feet up, you're 20 feet along. Sorry, I moved you accidentally.
Oh, okay, it's fine.
Why is my math so bad in my head? So you're 20 feet up, it's 20 feet across, so 20 squared plus 20 squared square rooted.
Oh man, watch this. I move forward.
So you actually were 28 feet away, so you were
Okay.
fine up there.
Okay, fine. Back then. And I'm gonna try and hit, but yeah.
Well, you don't get the -4 because you're trained to shoot into melee now.
Doesn't matter. It's cool.
That hits!
That hits.
That hits!
For 2.
Oh, hooray.
It's basically a stationary target. For a ranger of your skill, that's not usually a problem.
Ow,
A
burn from the
ranger of
DM.
his skill.
Burn from the DM.
What I mean is, even on your worst days, you will hit. As does Baron. Anton,
Kill it.
your legs are getting burnt.
My legs are melting.
Yeah.
Well, I have one smite left.
Are you unable to move?
Yes. Grappled. Oh, grappled. I should say, not graffled.
Dun, dun, dun,
So it takes 2
You know, this
damage.
can hit for like 15 damage.
I don't believe you.
It did seem to resist some of your power.
They.
Yes, I rolled natural 20s twice on
Man.
this.
The DM with these slow burns, resisting your power. But,
Use burn heal.
man.
So the magic missile flies into the creature. And it's going to attempt to constrict. So you take 3
The tank
damage,
just ran away and left me here.
and so you take 3 damage and 2 acid damage.
And I fall unconscious.
Are you at 0 or below? Oh, you're actually at -1. Okay, yeah, you fall unconscious. The other one actually begins spreading a little bit. Grummy.
I think we should pull him away from the
I'm gonna
from the
pull,
spreading
I'm gonna
thing.
move down and see if I can start to pull him.
Okay.
Help.
Just checking the rules on this one.
For my future turn, can you act as if I'm helping as well?
There is
I
actually
was
a
going
rule
to do
for
that, don't worry.
Okay, so it doesn't seem to immediately have rules for people pulling you out of a grapple. So he basically has slime on his leg, and so you're going to be trying to pull him out of that. So
Yes.
Preferably not from his leg.
I'll let you attempt to break the grapple on his behalf, as this creature can't really prevent you from doing so. So
It's-
if you
what do
want
you want me
to
to do?
make either an escape artist check or a combat maneuver with your that is with CMB, isn't it? So yeah, you can either make an escape artist skill check or a combat maneuver CMB check, which should be under your attacks if I've done it correctly, but I'm not sure.
I don't think my CMB checks are pretty high, so I'll probably just roll for the escape artist.
Okay. It has CM. Yeah, you actually quite easily managed to separate
And I'm-
the creature.
And I'm just gonna be grumbling the whole time. A ranger of my skill, my ass. That's pulling out.
Okay.
Grummy's angry at the voices in his head.
Baron.
I'd like to step down and just help pull back as far as I can.
Okay. So the two of you, I will allow a move up to there. You're sort of dragging him along the floor, and you've separated him from the grapple.
Good.
Anton, can you give me a stabilize check?
That's just a fort save, yeah?
I've forgotten the rules for it. Stabilize.
It
It's
comes up so often with me.
-1 because you're at -1 health.
Mhm.
So it's a Constitution check, DC 10, but you get -1, I think. That is
That's
right.
an easy one to make. I just roll a flat
Yeah, that is
d20.
So you take 1 damage as your legs are so badly burned that it's a
I'm
fairly
leaking
horrific sight.
Again.
Yeah. Let's see. Farron.
I'm going to move back a little bit away from this expanding blob. And then,
Okay.
am I still in range to hit this with ice?
Yeah, easy.
Okay. Using Ray of Frost then.
And that's definite hit. The amoeba. You won't hate me, will you? Because it
Does it reattach?
probably would try to. It's mindless, and it would just go. It only goes after food, and now it has food.
Well, I mean, there are two foods equidistant,
Yeah, but one of them's not doing anything.
but it's mindless. It doesn't know that.
This one's legs are
That's
dangling
true.
behind.
Well, yeah.
If it goes after me on the 50-50, I'm fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna detour it, and I'll do it publicly. One is Anton. Your AC was defenseless. That was helpless, rather.
I'm not sure off the top of my head, but that would be flat-footed, so no dex, plus my armor.
I think maybe. Let me just check that. Helpless. Helpless treats it as having a dex of 0. So that's your flat-footed. In fact, no, it's worse than flat. No, yeah, it is worse than flat-footed, isn't it? So -5. So yeah, you take 5 damage, and it fails to grab you though. Grummy.
This is a mother trucking Asmodeus kicking, and I'm gonna keep pulling him back.
Okay, you could probably get him a few. I'll let you do half your move with it.
Okay. This is a fair and move.
You can move
Wait,
through his.
you can get to there.
Yeah, but
That's 20. No, 15.
Farron's like
15.
standing on.
Oh yeah, you
top
can only
of
move
the
10 feet because you're a dwarf.
Yeah, so get into there and bring him there.
I can't move. It's not my turn, can I?
So if
No,
we move you
don't
guys
need to.
there, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wouldn't Baron move with him because they're both dragon?
I'm not helping at this point.
Oh, I
I'm-
thought you were.
And me just saying Farron move is just in-game wordage.
Yeah.
So it's okay. It's just
Alright.
role play.
The other creature in front of you begins spreading over more of the floor. It's not actually that vivid. Its color is pale and translucent.
It just wants a fist bump. That's all it wants, man.
I'll like to drop my bow and pull out my mace at this point.
Okay. Are you actually dropping your bow?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. I see what that is.
So if you drop the weapon rather than put it away, you get an attack.
Yep.
Which is enough, and you sort of splash straight through the thing, and it too stops moving.
Now we have the problem of 2 expanding blobs. The thing is, it come out when you gave it food, so I'm thinking chuck the dolphin on it or something to see if that gets rid of it.
And yeah, after another few seconds, actually the first one disappears, and
Oh, okay.
the
Not to
second
worry then.
one repeats the process and then disappears as they sort of melt back into the water.
Do we have a healing stick for unconscious man?
Can't use it yet.
Don't. I need
Is there
one
any
more
way I
saving
can-
throw after that. But unless anyone wants to help him.
I
Oh,
want
no,
to
no,
help
I
I
don't
him.
have heal, sorry.
Do we have methods of healing?
You do. The heal
Stabilize
skill
with heal.
will
Yeah.
allow you to actually help someone who is dying.
Oh
if you-
yeah, I tried to stabilize someone before.
That was terrible. I put my finger in the hole. Oh, it's not helping.
All right, I want to try and stabilize him.
Okay. Yeah, actually you do. So he gets +2 on his next roll. Oh, please don't die.
It's going to be cleaning off the muck.
I would like to pour a
Yes.
Cure Light Wounds potion down his throat.
Okay, that'll work.
That's a 1d6 plus 2.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want to wait one more round for me to bleed to death? Because I'm at -9.
Wow,
Minus 3.
even in the afterlife, there's some melodrama. It's great. Good.
So yeah,
Love it.
as you do that, he doesn't
That was in
immediately
character.
he doesn't immediately wake up, but you see the horrific wound on his leg, which now you actually have a second to view. It looks like he was literally being eaten alive, like from the outside in, just pure acid. But that does stop bleeding, and you're fairly certain you've stabilized him.
That magic stick that he's got, can Farron use it as well?
I don't think he's got
Sorry,
trained in
I'm
magical
back.
device.
Yeah,
If you've got trained in use magical device.
I'm asking
bear
in
with me.
character. I don't know. I just am.
I will check for Farron. I don't believe he can. That's Akath, not Farron. Let's do that properly.
Yeah, Akath, no.
Use magical
I
device.
got
yeah, I do.
good.
You have skill in use magic device.
It says 4. It's got a tick next to it as well.
Cool.
Does it say you have a rank in it?
Where would it say
Uh,
that? Sorry.
No, the one next to the 4. I don't think use magic devices can be used untrained. Let me just check.
It's got a tick next to it, so I assumed I did.
I think a tick means you have to be trained. Yeah. The 0 next to it is how many skills you have in it, and you need to have at least one to be trained.
Oh, okay.
I've just got use magical device +1, but I know I'm not trained in it.
You have your +1 will be from your charisma.
There's nothing else next to it on my side.
Let me open your one. It should
Yeah,
say...
the check means it's a class skill. The asterisk would mean trained only.
It
Oh,
doesn't have an
that's
asterisk
right.
on mine either.
It doesn't have an asterisk, bizarrely. It used to. But it is trained. Oh, trained only is the tick on the far right-hand side. I've opened Farron again. Why have I done this? So if I just bring the sheet up, it's being a little slow, sorry. Skills. So yeah, you have 1 total ability in it, but 0 ranks. And because it's 0 ranks, and because there's a tick on the right-hand side, that means you can't do it. If the tick wasn't there, you could do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, if anyone had a natural ability to cast cleric spells, then they could also do it.
So, I guess we've got to take him back to town and hope we get back before reinforcements arrive for this.
I think so. You
See,
probably.
if there's no one there, can we skip the walk back?
I think you can also use heal to heal someone overnight.
I would be willing to try that.
So yeah, you could if you guys attempted to provide long-term care, he would recover 4 hit points instead of just 2.
Yeah,
So we could rest in the bedroom then.
All right,
Assuming that was a successful check.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
try it at least.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me take you guys back to the room. You're fairly spread out, so let me punch you up. This is apparently Anton's dying bed.
No, it's Dan's dying bed. All of his characters are gonna die within its sight.
Yeah, I have to find a way to carry it with us.
We'll just have the pillow, it's fine.
So, yeah, you can set him up, and if you guys want to, if one person wants to say they're going to make the roll, the other 2 can attempt to
yeah.
assist. But I need to know who's doing the main roll.
Grummy seems to be the best at doing it.
Yeah, I can roll. I've got heal trained. So,
Okay.
and I'm gonna mention to them, like, I haven't seen wounds like this before, but I'll see what I can do. And I'm gonna like
Anything we
tie.
can do to help.
Yeah, I'm gonna
We're
gonna
quite
take
sorry.
the bloody gauntlets off because I've got like gloves on. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take those off and like get ready.
Okay.
So what do you need me to do?
I need you to make a heal check, and the other two can assist you if they like.
Yes.
Please.
So for the assists, you need a DC 10. If you make a 10 or more, Grummy gets
So what am I
plus,
rolling?
just a
D1,
heal
sorry.
check.
Heal 10.
Then Grummy will get +2 on his heal check if you get 10 or more.
Give me a sec. Skills. Heal.
So yeah, Faerun actually is apparently fairly knowledgeable, at least in basic care, and if Grammy wants to make the roll,
So we're adding how many to this?
+2.
So that's 12.
Um, after a couple of hours of going at this, you think this might actually be beyond your immediate ability, and it might be worth taking it back to town.
I would rather take him back to town than risk it.
Can I do something real quick?
Yep.
I want to spend my fate die.
Okay.
I just whatever one is most beneficial to making this succeed.
So because
You rolling that skill?
Because you've already made the roll, you can only add a +4. You can add +8 before or +4 after. However, so is that something you'd want to do? That would put you up to a 16.
Yes.
Then at first things seem to be going actually fairly. It's a fairly difficult stabilizing his wound, but you do seem to almost as luck would have it, just begin to make progress, and you're fairly confident after a few hours that you are capable of providing long-term care for this and would be beneficial.
All right.
Excellent. So we'll rest here for tonight.
Yeah. So you have to.
All right.
You will have to.
I'll keep tending to him. Thank you both for the help.
So you will have one hero dice left. Hero point left, I think.
Does that mean I've got 2 then?
Yeah.
Or does it mean in total? Yeah, cool.
Oh no! So you get. Yeah. So yeah, I gave you one.
One each.
Yeah. So yeah, you're at 2. Grammy's now at 1. Faerun's at 2, and
Anton's at 1.
Anton is also at 2, I believe.
Oh, he
he's
leveled up,
used
didn't
one
he?
on this character.
Yeah.
Yeah. He used one on his
Cool.
other character.
I would like to rest by the door with my bag.
Okay. Once again,
Obviously after closing the door, but
you're at 2. You're at 2 hero points. So yes, Grammy actually is capable of providing sufficient care, and obviously it's a long day waiting here. But as the night goes on, uneventfully, thankfully, in the morning, Anton does recover double his hit points to get +4. Everyone else gets +2. And Anton, you awake in the bed.
welcome back, Anton.
I'm just gonna be like sitting just over here against the wall, just monitoring him, but I kind of like drifted off a little bit.
Barum, you have a sword and a shield. Why did you run away from the fight?
I expected you to follow me. I figured you had the brains to follow me up the stairs.
I figured we were gonna stay in between the enemies and the caster.
I was at the top of the stairs.
Just gonna lay back down, do my morning prayers, get my spells.
Okay, that's fine. Faerun, you also get your spells for the day back.
Cool.
I'm gonna leave the room now that that's done.
Okay.
And just like stretch my legs and
It's been a little bit more of a stressful night for you than the others, but
Yeah.
your work was clearly paid off.
I'll get a flask and drink some rum, just to get me going again for the morning.
It's gonna start writing in my journal.
I will offer some rum to Anton.
Leave it to Anton how he handles that, of course.
I will accept the rum happily.
Something to help us get back into this. Once all this over and done with, I have a very nice bottle of a cask, I should say, of Parisian whiskey we can just start to drink through. I think we had earned after this.
I'm all for that.
Okay.
When you're feeling fit and well, I think we should continue.
After a
I've poked myself thrice.
Wait, so if we just rested, have I just gained 2 HP?
And the skills back, yeah.
and
Okay.
Your spells, sorry. I'd like to take this moment to go and grab a drink myself.
Whilst we wait for Barum to get back, anyone in the audience have any questions? They can see chat.
I do have a general question about the hero points, if you want to call them.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
The +8, is that just to the roll or to the damage?
To any one roll.
Okay. So, for example, if you're doing something with 3 damage, it's not really worth using it unless you're doing
I don't
something
know
with.
if I don't know if you actually can use them to hit, to damage. That's a good question. But basically, the thing about hero points is that you can use them for anything. You can ask, like, I want to use a hero point to petition my deity to call down a column of lightning to just destroy the Kraken in front of me. Well, that's a fairly heavy ask for a hero point, so you'd probably be declined. But you could literally ask for that if you wanted.
Okay.
Can I use 2 hero points for that?
I think the only thing you can use 2 hero points for is to automatically not die and stabilize at -1.
Can I use all 3 of my hero points for the Kraken Lightning?
It depends.
That's some Kraken lightning.
In fact, no, actually, it does not depend. You cannot spend more than 1 hero point during a single round of combat. So,
How about all three or 4 of us use our hero points at the same time to call on a non-defined deity to strike this Kraken down with lightning? We're all being very heroic. Lightning.
It's like a Man-O-War cover.
Shall we crack on with it and get back downstairs
Yes, let's.
before the reinforcements arrive?
yeah, I don't think you can use it to add damage. It's just hitting and skills
Yeah.
and stuff.
So in case you're really paranoid about a trap, you can then add it to your perception roll, for
Yeah.
example.
And obviously, if something suddenly, like an arrow, shoots out of the darkness into your chest, and you have 2 hero points, then you could, if you hadn't already used one, stabilize automatically instead of dying.
Even if it killed you automatically.
As a for instance.
I'm gonna have like drifted off out here. Like I basically went outside and then just collapsed. I tried to write some stuff down and I like kind of drew what wound I was treating, but like I did just like there's drool and it's yeah, tired.
I pour some rum into a flask and hold it up to Grummy's nose. Grummy! Grummy, wake up, my friend! Breakfast!
And yeah, didn't get much sleep because I just passed out. So like I'm gonna like grab it and like pour out half of it, trying to get it to my mouth and like
What a
pass it back
waste.
to him. Been told that before.
You've probably seen more than your fair share of people in this state, to be fair.
Yeah, but not having slept, like I'm pretty tired. So
I'd like to
But-
put my arm under Grummy and kind of try and help him to his feet. Come on, my friend, we need to keep on going.
Yeah, we'll be good. We'll be all right. And I get up with him, and we'll be on our way.
I hand
And
him
we're
his bookshelf on the floor
walking.
next to him. And we're walking.
Do you want us to stay grouped?
I'm just sorting your characters down the bottom. I'm actually on the next screen at the moment. I'm not even paying attention to you at all.
And we're getting eaten by blobs, and we're walking.
I don't want to walk past that pool.
So yeah, here you go.
Initiatives?
Oh yes, please. Let me delete your ones.
Oh, it didn't go across.
I
Oh, I didn't have my character selected because it moved me to the next. Yeah, sorry.
So I would keep your first one even if it was a 1.
Thank you.
Only fair to keep it at 19. Can everyone else give me theirs as well?
Give me a sec. I've lost where we are. now.
Somewhere in this blackness is my
Yeah.
character.
There's
I'll just
nothing
zoom
to
out
click
fully
on.
when we change pages.
There it is.
There we go. Thank you, Irebeth.
Sorry, I forgot that you guys are in utter blackness. Sorry.
I'm like scrolling around, like, okay, somewhere around here.
It doesn't help, of course, in the winding staircase that you can't actually see that much.
Well, the dolphin's still there, so it means there shouldn't be more spiders. Should we quickly have a look just in case? Because I don't want those coming behind us while the blobs attack.
Whisper over to Farron. Farron, come on.
Okay. So you once again see the pool covered in a green algae. Again, looks perfectly undisturbed.
And again, I just asked the question: should we check if the spiders are back? Because I don't want to get those coming behind us while those amoebas come at us.
Yeah. The fairly fresh carcass of the dolphin yesterday has begun to smell fairly strongly overnight.
I feel like keeping my mace out at this point, so I keep my mace and my tower shield out.
Okay.
I'll grab my bow from the bottom of the steps,
Yes, of course.
because obviously I left it there after attending to Anton.
Yeah, I considered burning it in the acid, but it wasn't actually on the floor. It was on the stairs.
It was on the stairs, yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Guys, come
I wanted
on.
to do it so badly.
I could tell. That's why you said, "Are you dropping that?"
Yeah.
Guys, we gonna check the spiders, or are we gonna head out to the left?
You can check the spiders. You're super welcome to.
Okay, I'll go and make sure there's no more going behind us.
Okay.
If you hear a scream, come for me.
As you enter in the room, you don't hear anything or see anything untoward.
I'll come back out. That was enough for me to know that there's no immediate threat. I can't see any immediate threat of spiders. Right, do you want me to go? Do you want me to keep the tight corner closer to the water this time, Anton?
Please.
Okay.
I'll stand here while you move past me.
So, as other people move, a few seconds pass, and nothing immediately appears to happen.
Pharaon!
Except Anton, who's apparently hyper aware, hears a sound. And then silence.
Get past me, everybody.
I heard something.
Where from?
I'm not sure. The voice in my head didn't tell me.
This direction. It sounded like a tiny sneeze.
I was just thinking that.
Grummy, do you want to get past me?
Okay. Just gonna. One sec.
Okay, I'll move back to where it was.
And that's 10. So actually, it wouldn't matter because at that point, you see sneaking around the corridor, tiny little blue face. And upon seeing you, its eye is literally bulging its head in a way that you've not seen before. It's slightly actually unnerving, like a sort of literally bulging out of its head, and it screams.
Hey, what, sorry?
It screams.
Calm down, my friend!
Okay. You attempt to. You can also do another action if you prefer, because that's a free action.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Has it got a weapon out? But look at that.
It has got a weapon out, yes.
I'll take a swing at it then. I don't like things having weapons out at me.
Okay. You strike it down, and
Oop.
it stops screaming. So, that actually ends combat rather quickly.
It had a family.
Do you guys know what that is?
Or what it was.
It still is. It could still be alive. I mean, it doesn't look that badly injured.
I
I'd
mean,
like
it
to.
looks scared and you just killed it.
It screamed. Was it running from something or running towards us?
It give me a what's it called? There's a specific check for that. A
Common sense check. I don't know.
like it's a sense motive check. That's the one. Okay.
No idea.
It was screaming.
Good.
Uh,
Must be afraid of us.
We could try and stabilize him.
could you actually? That's a good question. What's its constitution? Really? It's not gonna give me the stats.
No, we should not try to stabilize him.
Are you suggesting we start killing things only to resuscitate them and interrogate them and then put them down again?
I wasn't going to plan on killing it. I just didn't want it to alert everything else.
Grammy, you have knowledge nature trained, right?
Yes. Not sense motive, though.
Okay, you want to give me a knowledge nature
A nature check?
check? Yeah.
That one.
That's actually enough to identify this. You don't get any extra information, but it's actually, whilst it looks humanoid, it's actually Fey. It's a mite. It's a little ugly blue humanoid creature with long pointed ears, a long round nose, and slightly greyish, bluey brown coloured skin. It's quite a horrible looking creature. They're usually found with vermin, and they're not usually alone.
I'd like to see if it had anything of value on it.
It has
I'm not
a dagger.
any type of dagger.
Just a dagger.
Generic dagger.
Can I have initiatives from everyone as well that hasn't done it?
Did I do mine?
You did one before.
Not
but,
again. The combo
combat
was quick.
ended in one round.
Oh, so it's Gourmet that needs to do one.
Okay. So ahead of you, there are stairs curving around to the east, leading downwards.
Should we go down, deeper and down?
I think Barham and Anton should lead the way.
So, would you like to go down?
I will follow.
Or should we explore the rest of up here before we go down here? But as they could have called
There
others,
was
I think.
there was a
I've
room
been-
of poo over there, but I don't know what's made said poo.
Well, I believe.
I think we should go.
Bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should go because I think that was bad. Yes, got a dagger.
Trying to find the next floor. Oh, I don't have an Anton on the next floor. My apologies. I'm just putting Anton in, and then.
It didn't expect him to make it that far.
I think that's a fair assumption. Okay, so you guys come down. It's actually quite far down here.
Like down to Goblin Town?
I don't know the reference, but sure.
Can I do a quick perception check before we walk forward?
Oh, when you were still at the top.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, sure.
Or is this going to be really long? I don't.
No, that's fine.
No, I want to go down to the next set. Sorry, but I want to do it at the top of that them stairs.
Okay.
Just see if I can hear anything, Corin.
So, there is no sound. Like, eerily no sound. The sound of wind above is gone. There is every step you make sort of doesn't necessarily echo, but you hear it.
Okay.
I would like to have my hooded lantern out.
Okay. Oh, Anton has no vision. I'm very sorry.
No, it's cool. I'm just letting you know because for some reason that just keeps happening.
Yeah.
Expecting to be blind and dead by now.
There you go. Let me actually make sure everyone's vision is done, Nate, because
I
I
think
have
so.
a lantern still, but it's not up
you
to
know what I
lantern
should
standard.
do is before I move you guys down a floor, is just actually reset the tokens and then drag tokens in again. That would make sense, would it not?
Feel a bit sorry for that fake creature.
Sometimes you gotta murder things. Sometimes if someone sneezes at you the wrong way, you know. What else is there to do?
If something screams and I'm in a place next to those horrible gooey things, I don't want it to scream anymore.
Okay. So ahead of you is a mound of dirt. Dirt and debris, rather. About 10 foot tall. And
Do we hear boss battle music starting?
let me do a perception check. Byram actually rolled a natural 20 on that, but does not hear boss music.
Oh!
As you move in, you see a further 3
Very
like huge mounds of dirt and debris.
There seems to be a lot of dirt and debris in here, guys.
You gonna
Farron,
stay
you
up?
coming?
You gonna stay up there, bud?
I'm hoping my headache tablets kick in soon.
Okay, so I need to pause there.
This doesn't look good.
It looks like there's lots of skips on the floor.
They're not little. They're bigger than all of us combined.
Okay,
yeah.
some massive skips
They're
on the
10
floor.
feet tall.
A 10-foot skip. Sounds amazing.
I want to go lick it till it dissolves.
I'm being dwarfed by them.
Crisps.
Okay. So
Here comes our death. It's nice knowing you all.
let me organize that.
Down.
Actually, nothing actually happens. That's interesting. Okay, carry on.
Oh god.
I'd like to follow Anton down here.
That's for now.
Okay.
Just gonna skirt the wall, try to get an idea of what's going on around here.
Can I also have Faerun? Everyone else has sort of moved. Are you moving anywhere?
I'm not wanting to move, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Mm.
Well,
I mean, I suppose I probably should stick with the group. What is that thing there?
An ant, by the look of it.
what thing? Where? I don't. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is
Baron.
anti-skip.
Okay. Well, it seems to be a sort of ant colony. I suggest we get out of here as quickly as possible.
Fire is normally quite effective against them. I wouldn't worry just yet.
Okay, I move forwards to there, which probably isn't a sensible place to move to. And swing my mace at it.
And that's probably a hit. Bring up its stats.
I don't suppose grease is flammable by any chance, is it?
It's not. No.
Okay.
So you do hit for 6. Creature squeaks and sort of alien tone.
Things shouldn't sneak up on me. I hit them.
Do we see this from where we are? Because these are really big heaps of
They are.
sand.
Unfortunately, these are also huge bugs.
Oh,
These
okay.
are
More
the size of Barum.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
Anton. Oh, actually, I need to.
You should probably
I'm-
fall.
Going to begin casting as a full round action.
Okay. It's round. Grummy.
Irebeth, who plays an oracle, probably knows what I'm casting.
Actually, not
I think-
100%.
I'm gonna tell Barham to back up, and Anton.
I'm like
Yeah,
eyes
you-
closed, holding my holy
Yeah,
symbol,
you-
chanting.
You do you, Anton. You do you. Just
So, is that what Grummy's doing on his turn?
I'm gonna tell him to back up. Tell Anton to be careful, and I don't. These are huge to me. Like these are like 2.5 times bigger than I am. So like, I'm just gonna.
Not quite 2.5. They're probably close. They're actually probably about exactly the same size as you if you were to lie on your.
As Grummy,
Because you're not
The
actually small. You
sand-
are a medium-sized creature.
the 10-foot tall sand pile is the same size as Grummy.
Oh no, I thought you meant the ant.
No.
No.
Okay. I'm seeing multiple of these spires almost, if you like, crude things. So I'm gonna way back and just, yeah, guys, I'm not digging this room, and that's my turn. And well, I'm gonna hold my action in case anything pops out more towards us aggressively.
Okay. Aaron.
I'm gonna just cast Acid Splash.
Okay. First touch. He is in melee combat, but that's still actually enough. So you burn the ant with your acid.
Why does it say extra damage, not just damage?
It's a good question. That's just the way they do macros, I guess. We could fix that.
Okay.
The ant will dutifully attempt to bite Barum. Unsuccessfully, as perhaps Barum might expect. But it is his turn.
My turn, sir.
Yeah.
And then I'll step back.
Okay.
I'm gonna say to the fair to Barum,
So-
what
so
if
there.
the fey creature you just killed was trying to guard these or alert them?
I didn't kill him, and they didn't want them to be alerted. I don't want anything to be alerted by them.
And suddenly another one rushes out and bites Anton. Actually hitting for 8.
Oh God!
Sorry. Which I think means you can do a concentration check.
Yeah,
on
let me
your
do my
spell.
concentration check.
Wow.
I lose my spell.
You do. I'm very sorry. It was, however, a workaround.
How much health do you have now? Just wondering.
More than it looks like.
I can't see you.
We can't see anything.
Not a lot. I can't
Alright.
actually answer because that's a metagamey question.
All right, we're leaving.
okay.
We're leaving.
Back out.
Anton, get over here.
Oh,
I
oh, believe me, I am so on board with this plan.
Anton, another ant emerges from the hill in front of you. I swear this is the kill Anton. I killed Anton game.
Run away!
It's not my turn yet. She hasn't
It
said
is
I
your
can do
turn.
stuff.
It is your turn.
Oh, 5 foot, and then that's 15. This is 15 more.
Okay.
All right, Barum.
Back up and hug Reese if you want.
Rummy.
That's a good idea. Yeah, let's back up and he'll. I heard that in my ear.
Just so you know, creatures with multiple legs are generally harder to trip up.
I figured they would be, but if we got anything, to be honest.
Fair enough.
All right, I'm gonna back up just to here, and just say, Barum, get out of there.
Okay. You could take a shot as well as moving.
Can I? Okay.
Bring this one down.
Yeah, that one's already.
From this angle, or do I need to move forward one?
It'd be easier to do the shot before you moved and then move, which you can do.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Go on.
Is that enough? It's
So
not
that was
enough.
before I moved. Still not enough.
No. Sorry.
If it means if he was directly to my right, so he would be 1 square forward.
It's not enough, unfortunately.
Okay.
But you can still do your movement.
Yeah, we'll just go back to here for now.
Okay. Fair
I
enough.
can't see myself in there. Okay. I'm going to back up 1, and because I've got my spells back, I'm going to cast magic missiles on this one.
Okay. That is a
Nice.
solid hit. And it pursues Barum, and as it begins rushing down the hill to attack him, it actually just collapses and slides harmlessly beside him. Barum.
5, 10, 15, 20, 20. That's as far as I can move. I take we're retreating.
Yeah, we're in full retreat.
Oh,
Oh, we're still fighting. Okay.
So
second time I've ran combat.
Farron, suddenly, these things are extremely fast. It barrels around the corner and attacks you for 7.
What?
Okay.
I was told to get back.
Anton.
Um.
I take it we haven't leveled yet.
It's a good question actually. I didn't play your.
Drop the mace. Um. I have a BAB of 1 now, so I can draw something as part of a move action, so I'm gonna draw the wand.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna poke myself.
Kinky. Very kinky.
And I've got the wand to hand.
Okay. I'm just doing a quick calculation on laptop.
Because I have a feeling if we level to 3, Cleave will be very, very useful at this point.
Just as a heads up, I'm very badly injured.
Run away.
I can see that, and I'm waiting for you to get close to me,
I
and for me to have a turn.
don't know when my turn is. I'm not on the turn order.
You're
after
about
the 5, after the 5, I think.
1 combat away from the end. You will almost certainly you will level up after this combat, but not yet. So Anton just took his turn. So on, I think it reaches. So another one rushes around, but in its haste, it actually doesn't manage to get a clean blow in on Faerun. Remy.
Question. I don't know how this would work. If I were to grab Theron
Hmm?
and run backward and like run away, can I like drag him? I don't know if he's in combat. I don't know what's going on there.
Just seeing if there's a rule for that because it's something that comes up a lot in our games, but it's not something I've ever encountered before.
Oh, our games are nothing like I've ever seen either. Don't worry.
We do a lot of dragging, sometimes by tentacles.
So, it would
Once
be-
by tentacles, and we don't know that.
That's true, yes. So there is apparently a drag combat maneuver. So let me jump to that.
Okay.
You can attempt to drag a foe as a standard action. Obviously, it's not a foe, but
And it's not a foe, we just could do it with a +2 or something.
Is to drag us. I just wouldn't have to do the attack because it wouldn't be against him.
Be willing target, yeah.
Is to drag the foe in a straight line behind you without doing any harm. If you do not have improved drag, it triggers an attack of opportunity. If your attack is successful, both you and your target are moved back 5 feet. So basically, then I would let you move him back 5 feet without him triggering an attack of opportunity against the enemies.
Cool.
So that would make it easier for him to retreat.
You still have a move action?
Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm doing then.
And that's only a standard action, so you could still move after that. So
Yeah.
if
Let's
Faerun,
do that.
you're not going to fight against him, are you?
No.
Okay, then you are pulled back. And Grummy, you have a move action remaining.
An action remaining.
Get to the chopper!
I'm gonna fire at the other ant that I can see.
It's a move
It's
action.
a move action. These drag was a standard. You have 1 move left.
Oh, I have a
Just
move
I'd get
action.
behind the shields.
Yeah.
Just get
Got
behind
it,
the
got it.
shields.
Wall up!
Got it.
Cool.
All right.
Waiting for the next.
I do
next
kind of
turn.
feel like a cow just staring at headlights right now, though. I'm not going to lie.
Well, cow staring at headlights, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to fall back as well. Just
You get 30, don't you?
Yeah, but I can't move up there because I don't get enough. I'd have to stand here.
You can. You can stand there.
I think that's my limit though.
That's one move. You have another action.
You can
I
move.
can't
Up,
see anything now. I've got no vision.
You can also
I
You
can
can
move up
double
there.
move.
Or you
you can move further up the stairs.
or you can keep running. Yeah.
I'm going to move one block. I'll move there.
Okay. Oh, so you can move further if you want.
No, it's you said it's 10 per that because it's like 5 with them
No,
5.
it tells you properly now. So that's 5
Yeah.
to start with. Then it's 15.
Oh, okay, so I'll move one more then.
That is dead.
Barum?
Baron.
Let's just. You guys get back. I'll hold the position to make sure everyone else can get out.
So you're going to delay.
Yes. Don't forget your mace.
It's on a little leather strap.
Oh yes, it is, isn't it?
I was going to do it that this ant would just attack the one in front of him, would be Anton. However, Barum is explicitly trying to cover your escape. So I'm actually going to do a D3, and on a 2 or a 3, he is distracted by Barum's attempt to cover the escape.
Shiny shield.
So yeah, a 1 is Anton, a 2 or a 3 is Barum. So he goes for Barum. And he hits for 7.
What are these things?
Did not confirm the crit, but
And these are worker ants, yeah?
yeah.
Wait till
Not-
the soldier
not
ants
Libra
show
that,
up.
But
No.
Anton.
You've got ants on you.
Eh.
I couldn't resist.
Well played. Well played.
Okay, for my standard action, I'm just gonna touch Barum and imbue him with the power of order and law.
So you're casting a
And you
spell-
can treat. No, I'm not casting a spell.
Oh, you're using one of your...
I'm using Touch of Order. And for the next round, you can treat any d20 as if you had rolled an 11.
Don't follow, sorry.
That's what it does. He can choose instead, like taking 10, except he can do it on any roll, and he takes 11.
Oh, okay. So he can just choose to roll 11 at any time.
Mhm.
Okay.
For attack rolls, skill checks, ability checks, and saving throws.
Awesome. The next ant is not as successful in attacking Barum. Remy.
I'm gonna keep backing up, but I want to fire first and just fire at the one that's on the left.
Okay. Doesn't hit.
All right. Keep backing up, Arm. I'm gonna back up a few paces.
And let me actually do it. Faerun. You can flee this area if you choose to.
I think we're planning on fleeing this area.
Yeah, we've been trying to.
Oh yeah, I was just saying because Faerun's right next to the exit now and it's his turn.
Oh, okay.
But he's breathing.
Yeah, I would back up as to like the next level if I could.
Okay, so you're basically fleeing up the stairs. So I will move you here.
Oh wow.
All right.
Oh.
Your turn.
Hmm?
It's your turn.
But I'll take 2 attacks of opportunity if I just leg it.
No, fleeing, withdrawing is an actual action you can do. where you don't trigger an attack of opportunity, but you can only move as far away as you can. That's like the only
Yep.
thing you can do.
I'll do that.
Okay.
So that'll be 40 then.
I actually think you actually get bonus movement for withdrawing, but I'm not sure. So I'm just checking.
And would I be able to go up the stairs with that if the exit's there?
Oh yeah.
I'll retreat straight up.
So when you withdraw, you can move it up to double your speed. So you can move 80 feet.
Cool, so yeah, I better get to the very top of this and through.
Yeah.
With 80. Follow me, guys!
Oh, my apologies. Oh no, yeah. I was like, I thought you didn't get an attack opportunity. You don't. It's if you move out of a threatened square other than the one you started in. So yeah.
Cool.
Um,
So I leg it up the stairs.
Grummy gets bitten for 4. And Anton's 10. Actually, none of them are going to get attacks if you guys just withdraw now. So if you guys want to win combat, we can.
I can't see Grummy. So, I will delay until I see Grummy come into the light from Barham's lantern, and then I will run.
Okay.
Triple move up the stairs.
Yeah, I think the plan is for us to run as
Yeah.
done for a few turns.
So Grummy, you're withdrawing as well, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will end combat there and move you guys back to the first round.
Thank you so much for doing that.
Are they still following?
They do actually follow for a little while. The stairs are about 60 feet high, and as you guys are falling back, you can hear they're moving along the stone surface. But after a distance, actually, they cease pursuing.
Wow, that wasn't pleasant.
So
vote-
the plan about fire again.
I didn't
vote we
realize
don't
they
go-
were so big.
Yeah, I vote we don't go down there. That was not pleasant. Let's see where we can go up here before we go back down there, because ow!
Yeah. From giant spiders to bloody ants, this place is not. It's quite a fun house.
Can everyone give me initiatives as well?
Initiative or listen?
Initiatives. Just because it's less it's less interesting to be told, hey, you have can you roll initiative for no reason, I'm sure. So I
Yeah,
tried
yeah.
to just have them set up ahead of time.
Let's go check out that guano the other side.
Is fair.
I have another flask of rum.
Yeah, Farron's obviously looking fairly wounded as well. You're breathing into the mic as well, by the way, Farron.
I'll poke each of them as they go by.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Farron to move.
First one's Farum, second one's Grummy.
So Farron, you gain 4 health, and Grummy, you gain 2.
See, how... I can't ask your actual HP, but you guys are still wounded. I would be able to see if you're still wounded, yeah?
You would be able to
So-
see, yes.
Who still looks banged up after one poke.
Fair on, I guess.
Farron, you gain 4 health.
Excellent.
And you were asked if you were still wounded.
Sorry?
You were asked if you were still wounded as well.
I don't know how much I can say without ruining metagame.
You can
Just
tell
yes
him how
or
your
no.
character would feel, like, how
Yes,
you
I
would
am
feel.
still wounded.
Okay,
Yeah, he's looking a little battered.
I'll poke you again.
I can hold my weight, but I'm not very well.
I'll poke you again.
You gain another 4.
I am rather good right now. Thank you.
Let's keep on moving. That really wasn't pleasant.
For the record, Grammy's also looking a little battered still.
Ah, he didn't say so. If he's still looking battered, I will poke him again.
How much total
45.
I did it again. Sorry.
You're well and truly healed. You'll never be injured again.
Yeah.
You gained 7.
Okay, I didn't add anything before. Is it a total of 7?
Oh,
Maybe
total of
9.
Total of 9.
Edward, those ants took
Alright.
quite a chunk out of me then. I can't believe I let them around my shield.
Oh, no. For some reason my browser on my laptop suddenly started crashing. For some
I just say thanks, bud, and I keep walking.
Nod. Get
Is
back
there
to
not
work.
like a almost like a movement deduction for carrying essentially a metal door around?
he
20 distance.
takes -10 on basically any check that requires any dexterity whatsoever.
Okay.
Which why I'm not bothering with stealth.
So, are we not having a cannonball contest?
Oh, wow.
I thought it was funny.
Thanks.
So yeah, the room in front of you. Oh no, wait. One sec.
Wait, I haven't spawned the 30 giant spiders and 20 worker rats yet.
Oh no,
It
it
comes out there.
occurs to me that
That's a lot of poo.
the thing there are certain. Yeah, I think this would actually happen.
Now Farron gets pulled into the water.
As soon as the light from your lantern hits this room, there is an
Oh.
immediate response.
No.
Just why are you not working?
Did we level when we left that combat, by the way?
No, because you didn't. Oh, you did kill something.
Yeah.
But probably not enough.
Killed one ant.
So all of a sudden, there is a loud screeching, like almost deafening, and there are suddenly a hell of a lot of bats.
I mean, bats aren't the worst thing as long as they fly over us.
There's a swarm of bats.
Dan, could I get your input on this as a DM?
Sure.
It says speed 5 feet, fly 40 feet. Does this mean that they
That
can
me-
reach him?
Depending on how high up they are, probably.
Yeah, they're perched, so.
I don't know how high the ceiling is offhand, but
Thank you.
possible.
So you are currently surrounded by just thousands and thousands of bats that are biting at you, and like even trying to defend against them is like almost a lesson in
I think we should jump in the water.
uselessness.
Ah! Not that water.
Yeah, I agree. Jump in the water.
Jump in the water.
So, although they move on to you, you do get an attack of opportunity.
Can we cower behind Barham's shield
It won't make a difference.
in the corner of a room?
Can we say that my channel does individual damage to every bat?
Well, it is AoE, isn't it?
Yep.
So it actually does plus 50% damage for being an AoE attack in Pathfinder, I believe. So yeah, you
Can
don't-
I hear this? I
yeah.
hear commotion.
Everyone probably within quite a short distance can hear this. They're screeching. I'm trying to actually find the damage roll for wounding, which is what they are doing.
They do 20 damage.
They actually just auto damage. I knew that, but I was trying to find damage, and it's actually there. So you are being bitten, and you take 6 damage as there are bats
Oh shit.
everywhere.
Oh, guano! Sorry.
You are also noticing very quickly that you are bleeding. Not just like it's also not stopping.
It's been a good run, guys.
Faron, you haven't given me an initiative roll.
Oh.
Magic missile, it can't miss.
It's gonna hit one. There's thousands of them.
It'll
It
hit
doesn't
them.
matter.
So, yeah, that was the surprise turn as they were suddenly jerked into a frenzy by the light that was brought into the room. Grommy, you can suddenly hear a deafening screeching noise.
Is that bulgy eyes guy back alive?
I think so.
Nice callback. Oh god. Yeah, I know what that is.
I killed Beaker.
Do I have any torches on me? Hold on, let me check my inventory. Do I have torches on me?
I have like 8 if need be.
You need to light them individually in combat, though.
Yeah. Let me check.
I've got an improvised weapon when it gets to my turn.
I lit a torch a long time ago. I've never got rid of it, but I don't know if I still have it.
You would
It was
have to
days ago.
explicitly be carrying it, which I don't think you are.
Okay.
Right.
I would assume you put it out and didn't just waste it.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to reach into my bag and can I pull an item out as an action?
As a move action, yeah.
As a move action, I can pull an item out?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to pull out my smoke stick and I want to put it into like the doorway area where they went in. Just because while bats they use echolocation to get around and they can probably see through it, they have very acute smell as well. So I'm hoping that the smoke from the stick is enough to be like, I don't know, just throwing an idea out there.
Okay. So you're currently holding a smoke stick then?
Yes.
Okay.
There's nothing out here for me to shoot, so I've put the bow on my back, smoke sticks out.
Okay. Barum, could you give me a fortitude save? I think that's actually enough. So yeah, the this many bats like suddenly upon you is overwhelming, but you manage to actually get your retain your focus. You do, however, take
Come on,
1
Barum.
damage as you are bleeding.
Get
We
back.
can drive them off.
I would like to swing my lantern into them, hopefully spraying oil everywhere when it goes.
Okay. So sort of a improvised weapon attack.
Yeah.
So take -4 because it's not meant to be used as a weapon, but yeah, I'll let you attack.
Roll 1d20 -4.
Plus whatever your normal attack mods are, so +6 I guess. So
So +2.
plus your base attack bonus for being a fighter.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
There's thousands. How could I miss?
it's not so much a case of missing with swarms, it's a case of hitting somewhere that matters.
Hopefully, at least covered in oil.
You have a move action remaining.
I think they'll be pissed off at me if I run behind them.
Okay.
How hurt does Barum look?
Very.
Very. Okay.
It's Faron's turn.
I'm going to light a torch in the hope I can sort of flail it around.
Okay.
I think that's my 2 actions done.
Yeah,
So
so
It's gonna pull it towards you. They're gonna cover all of us.
I think it would. So it would do. Both Barum and Anton take 5 damage. And Anton is also now bleeding. Anton, could you give me a fortitude save? Yeah, you take 1 bleed damage, but you are also able to steel yourself against what you're currently facing.
Where is Grummy in all of this?
He's literally
Round the corner.
behind you.
Okay.
I don't charge into rooms.
Where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, what are you doing, Anton?
I'm poking Barham.
Okay.
Greatly appreciated.
Gain
Oh.
3 health.
You just had to say it was
However-
appreciated before the roll.
Oh, believe me, no matter what, it's appreciated.
The wound that you were taking, obviously do sort of heal magically, and you're no longer bleeding.
Excellent. I have a cunning plan against these bats at the moment.
Grammy.
All right, I'm gonna step out. I just want to look around the corner. I don't want. I'm flush against this wall.
Okay.
But I have the smoke stick, and I want to yell into the room that bats hate 2 things. They hate fire, and smoke makes them sleep. And I'm gonna toss the smoke stick as far into the room as I can.
Okay.
I don't know what I have to roll to make it throw smoke stick.
A d20 plus your base attack plus your dex modifier minus 4 for a random.
Is there an easier way to do that?
I was just thinking that.
So you're a ranger. Do you know what your dexterity modifier is?
I mean, he's
Not-
literally within like
Oh
3
wait,
blocks.
I can
3
actually just
squares.
do it and then subtract 4.
Thank you. Yeah,
Oh wait, you
get
could
up.
do it. If you, I think you can do it. If you do your normal attack roll, I think it actually comes up with it. Yeah, ranged.
Ranged, just for base attack ranged.
That one.
That's
Okay.
easily lands where you aim it.
All right, and yeah, the theory is just my knowledge of the forest. Bats just don't like fire, but smoke actually makes them sleep. So I'm gonna throw it in there and hope that it works, because that's what I know about bats. Maybe these aren't those kind.
So,
Oh god, I'm not in it.
I mean, it doesn't hurt humans. But
so, Barum and Anton, you are now faced with a fairly terrifying sight. You can see nothing outside of
good.
each other, and the screeching noise is only occasionally, I say occasionally, fairly frequently, interrupted by a bat flying from the smoke and attempting to bite you before withdrawing back to it.
Awesome.
Barum.
Oh, okay. I'd like to be quite defensive and just slam my mace into my shield to make a loud, scary noise, hopefully.
Okay. Do you want to give me an attack roll for that anyway?
Okay.
So it's a fairly substantial slam. Baron.
Because I've not been bit yet, excuse me, but I'm going to backtrack a little bit. I'm just going to slide behind Grummy. So I don't feel there's like much I can do at the moment.
You have fire.
I've got Elemental Ray. I'll cast Elemental Ray, then I'll back up.
Okay.
So. I'm backing up.
So there's touch. So the ray does actually knock out like a few bats, but it doesn't even seem to make a dent in their number. However, the bats on their turn deal 2 damage to both Anton and Barum, and Barum, you're now bleeding again.
I'm bleeding a lot.
Let me measure this distance. and they suddenly fly and start flying up through a little gap, actually in the ceiling up here. Anton,
Fort?
you actually can't see that, but yeah. Oh yeah, I need a fortitude save. Oh no, yeah, I do need a fortitude save still. And you take 1 damage. Yeah, you're fine. But you do take the 1 bleed.
I poke Barham.
Oh, thank you. That one is greatly appreciated.
And
yeah.
you are again no longer bleeding. Grummy, the screeching
Is-
noise is moving away.
Is Anton no longer bleeding as well?
Anton is still
No.
bleeding.
God. Yeah, I'm gonna move up the stairs and just tell them, just get out, just get out as quick as you can.
Barum, you hear Grummy's advice through the den that
Oh,
surrounds you.
I didn't know if they would hear me over 1,000 screeching bats. So
I back out while I can,
okay.
and
Yeah.
then
Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you
then
were-
just take the position defensively to make sure nothing comes out after us.
Remember, the water's a bad idea. That was my final turn. Okay.
And Faerun.
I'm going to back up the stairs, so I need to walk forward and back. So it's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to walk onto the spider.
And this is when the spiders come from the side, isn't it?
The sound of the bat swarm actually fades very quickly, almost as quickly as it appeared, in fact. And you have apparently successfully gotten them to withdraw. And I think that that is a good place to end our session for today.
Are they still bleeding?
Anton is still bleeding, yes.
Okay. Has he got any
Um,
more jabby sticky things?
I'm gonna poke myself once before the end of the game.
I think if we can stop the bleeding, that means we've got a solid ground to start on.
Awesome.
That was a good.
So yeah, we got a fair bit of combat done today. Made a little bit of progress into the Crow. Thank you everyone for joining us this evening. Would anyone like to say anything before we go?
I
Yeah.
still have my legs.
Just about. Thank you everyone for watching.
Yes. Thank you everyone. Good night.